Lesson 5.1b, rates. We are going to look at something called a unit rate. The important information at the top of the page says a ratio that compares two quantities with different kinds of units is called a rate. When a rate is simplified so that it has a denominator of 1 unit, it's called a unit rate. And I think some of you may recognize unit rate. If you think about going to JC or Kroger, if you ever go to one of those stores with your parents and you look at the tags, the price tags on the end of the shelves, and it'll tell you not only the price of a particular item, but in one corner or another there might be a little orange square or yellow or blue, and it'll say the price per ounce or the price per pound or the price per item. So you can comparative shop that way. That, oh, if I buy this size, it's 15 cents an ounce, and if I buy this size, it's only 12 cents an ounce. So that is actually the unit rate, and that's how people determine what's the best buy, and that's going to be part of this lesson. We're going to start off talking about unit rate, and I let you use a calculator on this because there is a lot of division and oftentimes lots of decimals because of money. So I'm going to go ahead and let you use a calculator on this. So one thing that I want to make sure you totally understand is the answer to these problems are not only a number, but also a label. Okay, so let me say that again. The answer to these problems are not just a number. They are also a label. And if you don't label them, it will be wrong. If I look at So if we are dividing this, the miles per gallon that is listed here, the miles per gallon that's listed here shows us that we divide in that order. 78 miles divided by 3 gallons. This is where you would use your calculator and take 78 divided by 3. You end up with the 26. Just to be clear, that means 26 miles for 1 gallon, but the way that you would write your answer is 26 miles per gallon. Your labels have to be like that. It has to give both units. So the first unit here is miles, and the second unit is gallon. The word in the middle, per. 26 miles per gallon. That's how you're going to end up writing these. Okay, so let's look at example 2. This is what happens at JC and Kroger. It says Joe has 2 different sizes of boxes of cereal from which to choose. The 12-ounce box of cereal costs $2.54, while the 18-ounce box costs $3.50. Which box costs less per ounce? So you're going to find the unit rate for both of those. The first one, the 12-ounce box, it says it was $2.54 for 12 ounces. That's why you take $2.54 divided by 12. It comes out to 21 cents per ounce. It comes out to 21 cents per ounce. The 18-ounce box, $3.50. So you would take $3.50 divided by 18. That one comes out to 19 cents per ounce. So which one is clearly the better buy? Which one should you buy if you wanted to save money in the long run, Liam? The 18-ounce box. The 18-ounce box. It's only 19 cents per ounce. So that would be definitely the better buy. All right, so let's look at some examples below. The first few say find the unit rate. Now this part, round to the nearest hundredth if necessary. How many decimal places is hundredths? Emma? 2 decimal places, okay? So they're telling do 2 decimal places. I'm thinking the reason why they want to do 2 decimal places in case it's money, but either way, money you would definitely always do to 2 decimal places because it would be unrealistic maybe to do anything else. Although I will tell you, if you get the next time you go to Kroger or JC, look at those labels and I think you'll find they do more. Because sometimes there might be something that's 19.3 cents an ounce and the other one might be 19.5. So they're going to have several decimal places, just not just 2. Okay, so we're going to look at 18 people in 3 vans. So everybody's going to get their calculator ready. We want to know how many people in 1 van. So to do this problem, Xander, what is my division that we're going to do? So you're going to do 18 divided by 3. Everybody do that with whatever calculator you have right now. 18 divided by 3. And Xander, what do we get? Okay, so he's got it. He's already did it without me even saying. 6 people per van is how you would write your answer. Please be very clear writing that down in your notes. 6 people per van. 6 people per van. Okay, number 3, 115 miles in 2 hours. Caden.
You take 115 divided by 2.
115 divided by 2. And Caden, what'd you end up with?
I ended up with 57.5.
57.5, and then how would you label that?
I'll say 57.5 miles per hour.
Miles per hour. And I'm abbreviating that, miles per hour. Actually, does anybody know what the actual abbreviation for miles per hour is? What is it, Caden?
It is MPH.
Yeah, and I would be okay with that for that one if you wanted to put MPH. Okay. Number 5, 65 miles in 2.7 gallons. Jade, what am I going to do? 65 divided by 2.7. If I take 65 divided by 2.7, Jade, what'd you end up getting? Yes. It came out to 24.0740, and it was repeating, 074. But it says round to the nearest hundredth, so the 4 would stay the same. So 24.07, and then Jade, what's the label? Miles per gallon. MPG. Yep, MPG, definitely. Here, I'm okay with those 2 abbreviations if you want to do MPH and MPG, okay? Because those are very commonly used. All right, questions about finding the unit rate. All right, so then let's look at, this is basically finding the better buy, choosing the lower unit price. So if I look at number 7, it says $12.95 for 3 pounds of nuts and $21.45 for 5 pounds of nuts. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to split the room up. So if you're sitting on the left side of the room from Jade, all of first row, Sarah, all of the second row, and then the third row, Eli, Emily, Morgan. You're the 3 pounds, the $12.99 for 3 pounds. You guys figure out how much that costs. And from Liam all the way the right side of the room, you guys find the 5 pounds. Find the price per 1 pound. Okay, so I've split you up into 2 sides. Okay, the left side of the room. What's the price per pound? Everybody on the left side, what'd you get?
$4.31.
Is that what you guys got?
Yeah.
Everybody agree?
Yeah.
I don't agree with that. Sarah, what'd you get?
4.32.
Yes, isn't it 4.31666666666? So the 6 would make it $4.32. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. $4.32 if we're rounding to the nearest cent. Okay, the 21.45. So the right side of the room, how much did you guys get? Everybody.
$4.29.
$4.29?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yep. Yeah.
What?
I heard a 4.30.
That was me.
Did you divide 21.45 divided by 5?
Yeah.
And it came out to 4.30?
We're not rounding?
Well, what does it say on your screen when you divide that?
4.9.
Yeah, it came out exactly to 4.29. The nearest hundredth is 2 decimal places, so it's 4.29. Okay, so which one is the better buy? Which one is the better buy? Are we buying the 3 pounds or the 5 pounds? Which one's the better buy, Daniel?
4 pounds.
No, 3
5
pounds.
pounds.
5 pounds. So this one is definitely the better
I
buy.
was looking on the other
Yeah,
side, but-
this one's definitely the better buy. Does anybody have any questions on how you figure out the better buy? Questions?